There's lots of little things that just happened that were meant to be. I got to see children that had never seen a cow before. Some kids from downtown Halifax that had never been out in the country and were like, I can't believe I'm doing this. And that sparked something in me that was like, everybody should get this opportunity. And now that we have raised our children here, I can easily say that our community helped us raise our children, and they are really awesome kids. And we're really proud of them, and we thank our community for helping us do that.
Join me down home at Six Little Farmers. They've got it all, from educational programs, a corn maze, a pumpkin patch, and a petting zoo. We'll meet some adorable chicks, bunnies, goats, and even some miniature horses. So let's get ready for some hands-on farm fun in Hillsboro, Cape Breton.
Thank you so much for having me here to Six Little Farmers.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, this is great. Just the second that I got here, I felt so relaxed and at peace.
Awesome. That's what we're going for.
Yeah, well, you've accomplished it. So we're in Hillsboro right now, but did you grow up in this area?
I grew up just down the 252 a little further in Sky Glen on a dairy farm there.
Okay, so farming has been a part of your life.
Yes, it has always been a constant in my life. We were reminded frequently growing up that everything we had was due to my father milking cows. And we all chipped in, and it's been very generational in my family that farming has always been a part of what we do and how we live.
That's wonderful, and you're continuing the tradition.
We're continuing it with our children, even though this isn't what we get to do full time. We really enjoy what we are doing here, and that our kids are learning and learning skills and able to share that with their community, and especially with youth. Yeah.
Especially to have them to be able to be engaged with, the animals and nature, and to keep the art of farming and the education alive is really important, because in our society today, people don't necessarily
They don't have the opportunity, that's right. We knew always that it was something very special, that we got to grow up on a farm and to spend as much time as we could with our parents, and it seemed like my dad always had the answer. He's very iconic for the way that he is a farmer. He has answers that others wouldn't have, and we just look to him for inspiration and knowledge constantly to this day. It's not just learned, but it's really bred into our hearts, into the way that we live. And when we sit down as a family, all of our conversations seem to flow around the farm. Here in the summertime, we run camps. We take 12 children a week. We ran 7 weeks of it this year. My daughter, who's 18, does do heads that up quite a bit, and she worked it this year with her brother, in the past 2 years with her sister. And then we are open in the fall for our corn maze, our petting farm, and our pumpkin patch. And we also do a lot of class trips here in the spring and the fall, and then we have other visitors like Autism Nova Scotia, some seniors' homes come, some different communities like Polaris Cape Breton come. Yeah.
Wow, so you really take in, everyone from the community in one way or another.
Yeah,
and get to...
they are good to us, is how I would like to say it, is they came and support us. Because being in a really small rural area, it can be challenging to even stay open if you don't have enough visitors. So we really thank our community for supporting us.
Well, it's a really beautiful thing, because your community is supporting you, but you're also supporting your community and also bringing this really important knowledge that can be lost to people who might not have access to it, and sort of perpetuating that tradition for you, but also giving back to your community. It's
Yeah.
going together, both of you taking care of each other. It's
Definitely.
beautiful. You grew up on a farm, and now your children are growing up on a farm as well. Is that something that you sort of always saw that was going to happen for your life?
I would say it's something I hoped would happen. I became a teacher because I really loved children, and I didn't even know if I would get to have children because I didn't know if I'd meet someone that I'd want to or how it would play out. So I went to the University of Guelph in Ontario to start out because it was an agricultural university, but I was taking child and youth studies. And so it's really big, so I didn't even meet anybody really in agriculture. But I did have some experiences along the way that helped, have this in the back of my brain for a maybe, hopefully someday kind of opportunity. When I was in Guelph, I went and spent the day at a group home that was a residential group home on a dairy farm for children with different needs. So that kind of was one thing that sparked that interest in me, that look, this is two things that you really love, and they do go together. I've lived here my whole life. My father has lived here his whole life. My mother as well. Yeah, there's lots of connections like that.
Yeah, it must be a really special place to keep you all here and continue.
It really is. I have 3 sisters, and I'm the only one that is still here. And I'm shocked actually that it is me. I didn't know that my whole life. I knew that I wanted to end up on a little farm somewhere, but I didn't know at home. And now that we have raised our children here, I can easily say that, our community helped us raise our children, and they are really awesome kids. And we're really proud of them, and we thank our community for helping us do that.
The name 6 Little Farmers, where does that come from?
The name is after our 6 children. We wanted this to be their way of life, and for them to be able to teach others, which they do. And when people come to the farm, we greet them here and we give them a map of the maize, which has some questions in it that they can look around and find, and we try to put as much agricultural facts into that as we can. But then our 6 children, some of them, it's different kids every day, but some of them will meet you in the barn and they let you, they take you in pens and tell you about the animals, and they take you in with our miniature horses and you can take them for a walk. So our 6 little farmers are Michaela, Hannah, Sawyer, Briar, Brennan, and Noah.
Oh, amazing. I love that they're so involved, and it sounds like they really love it too.
Yes, yeah, they do. I can't say that at times they do not want to do their chores.
Fair.
But they do, yeah. We hope it's in their hearts like it is ours.
Oh, well, I'm sure that it is. They get to grow up in this incredible space and learn so much and teach others. So they give the tours?
They give the tours, yeah. Usually it's them. We help out, but we mostly, right now, our 6-year-old is really loving giving tours. He's always running with a horse one way or another.
Adorable. Well, hopefully they'll be able to give us a tour today.
Yes, they should be getting off the bus in a little while, and you can greet them then.
Oh, I can't wait. I love this red barn. It's so iconic.
Oh, thank you. We love it too, but it took a very long time to paint. We're still working on it.
So did you paint it yourself then?
Yes, I did. I did have a little help from my family along the way, but mostly just hours of, we wanted to do it by brush to make sure that it stayed. So,
by brush?
Yes.
So a hand?
Yes.
Wow, that's a labor of love.
It was.
And what are some of the things that you offer here? So when somebody comes to, do one of the summer camps, or they come to visit, what exactly can they expect?
So when we run our summer camps, it's a week program at a time, and kids come from Monday to Friday from 9 to 3, and they learn all about how to care for the animals and just everything about what we could do with these animals as livestock. And then they also play games. They bring their own lunch with them. They do a craft that's around agriculture and a learning experience. And then when they come down to the barn, one of the 6 little farmers will give them a hand with taking a miniature horse out to walk, or, you know, holding and petting a rabbit, or going with in any of the pens with the animals so that they can get up close and personal and actually touch and, you know, be with the animal rather than just look at it.
It's so cool that the kids do a lot of the tours. So they take you through the barn and you get to see the different animals in their pens.
Yes, so we kind of have 2 sides to our barn here, and then we have a little bit of a playground here. We have some painted round bales so that people can have some photo opportunities. We have a U-pick pumpkin patch, and we have our corn maze that has questions, as I said, so you can have a look around and try find different places in the maze, or you can just try get your way through the maze.
Well, I'm really excited to try all of those things.
That's great. Let's get started. The kids have been waiting to show you around, and they're eager to get at it.
Perfect. The 6 little farmers. Can't wait. Who's this?
This is Snowball.
Snowball?
Yeah. She might be a little squirmy at first.
Oh, and then I put her on my heart like this?
Yeah, just like that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So, yeah. So in this cage we have the mom with 3 of her babies. During the 6 little farmers, we can take her out and walk her around. And then we have a little pen up there near the corn maze where they can, well, not the corn maze, the playground. They can eat grass and people can get real close with them. Yeah, and hold the bunnies and learn about them.
They're so cute.
Yeah, they are.
They're so sweet. Just calmed right down as soon as I put her on my chest. She's just like such a little baby now.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so special. What a great experience people to have.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Should I put this bunny back now? I don't want to. Here's my bunny now.
Yep.
Okay, this is a Jersey cow?
Yeah, this is a purebred Jersey cow.
Great. Okay, let's go on in.
Okay.
All right, let's check this out. It's a Jersey cow. Oh, hi,
Yeah.
sweetness.
So this is Marigold.
Marigold. Let's go up front.
Turn a little.
Come here, Marigold.
Here.
Aw, she's a little shy.
She's shy.
She's a little shy.
She's eating my shoelace.
Oh, did you want a shoelace? Here, honey.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there we go. It's okay. Come here, Marigold.
Marigold.
Come here. Do you want to come over this way? Let's see if you'll walk this way. There you go,
that's
baby.
better.
That's a good girl. Oh my goodness, how old's Marigold?
Marigold's about 4 months.
4 months. She's such a little baby.
Yeah.
Does she like my shoes? I feel like she's trying to eat my shoes. Does that happen often? That's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine.
She likes, as she's growing up, she'll need more minerals, and she likes chewing on stuff more.
These good minerals.
amazing. And now I get to meet your dad, who is a wealth of all knowledge in the beginning of all of this.
That's right.
How do you feel about watching all the kids and everyone be here and, continue on your legacy?
Oh, good. They're great. It's a lot of fun watching them.
So what's some of your favorite things about being able to be here on the farm with the family?
Help out a little bit where I can.
Yes.
Try to make them do more and more all the time. Me less.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
And I hear the wealth of knowledge that everyone
Oh, I
can
don't
come to.
know.
This is what I
It is
hear.
true. He
Yes.
does know. He's an excellent teacher. Then I don't have to worry about if he's teaching my kids on the tractor. He knows all the safety things, and he's definitely looking out for them. And there's nothing that he can't teach them to do. So we're just trying to draw that information out of him.
That's amazing. And then you can just continue on the legacy and the kids get to learn and it'll continue
We
on.
sure hope we. I don't think we'll ever fill these shoes, but.
Well, it's so great that you can all be together and learn
Yes,
together.
that is it. The time together.
This is such a beautiful walk and space. I love this bridge. Is there any special kind of significance to this spot for you?
Oh, we love it here. Our family spends as much time as we can on it. I walk it as daily if possible in season, and my mother tells stories about playing around here with her brothers growing up, and also there's a fishing derby here every year that my children take part in. They dirt bike on this trail, and we kayak. We've kayaked around here. We have some kayaks that we enjoy the water, and the boys swim even too. So anything that you can do here, we have enjoyed. So
Well, it's just absolutely stunning. It connects you to the communities as well, right? Because you can walk basically from your place all the way down to...
you can keep right in here to Mabo and back. When we walk it in and out, it's 7 kilometers, and we really enjoy meeting our community members along the way because you often stop to have a little chat. We have been blessed that our community's been so supportive of us and our farm. A little girl came from Sydney, and she would come every year with her family, and they plan their whole vacation around it. They would get a cottage in Port Hood on the beach and make it their week-long vacation, and she was watching me feed a bottle to a calf, and I was explaining that cows actually have their stomachs divided into 4 different chambers, and that they eat their food but they bring it back up again to chew their cud. And she was just in complete awe. She just stood there and was like, that is the most interesting thing I've ever heard. She just couldn't get enough, right? So those experiences really encourage you when you see somebody that is getting an opportunity that they wouldn't otherwise, that they really, really feel passionate about.
Yeah, because you can come from anywhere and be passionate about something that you didn't necessarily get to grow up with.
That's right, yeah.
And it's not always so accessible. So it's beautiful that you have this program where kids can find, maybe they're the next generation of 6 little farmers.
Exactly.
Along with the other 6 little farmers.
Yes. If you look at the average age of a Nova Scotia farmer, it keeps aging every year. It's getting older, and there's less and less farmers because we can easily produce our food. So this way we are bringing knowledge to our young people to show them about opportunities that they wouldn't otherwise know about.
Yes, and an art and information and education that could be lost if you don't pass it on.
That's right.
So important to keep it alive.
Yes.
So I love that you're doing that, and I love that a little girl from Sydney who might not have ever had that opportunity can come in and just be totally mesmerized.
Exactly. On the other end of the spectrum, we had the Inverness Manor come to visit. They come annually, and there was a 91-year-old man came in the horse barn with his walker, and he paused for a moment, and he took a deep breath, and he said, "I never thought I would smell that again."
Oh my God.
I know, so touching. And it's like, yes, that is why we are here. That is why we are doing this. And that's why we love it so much. Just the people that you get to reach, the people that you get to meet, and the conversations that you get to have, and learning from other people's experiences. So
That is so beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, that's emotional.
we don't live on our farm, which is probably the hardest part about our farm, because everything that we do there, like, it's what we do because we love it, and that's what we do with our free time. So the hard part is that we don't live there. So we bought another farm in Rankinville to try and bring everything together. On my mother's side, we've been dairy farming for generations on my father's side, but on my mother's side, her father grew up on this farm, and he was the oldest son, so his father worked for MT&T at the time, and so he was away from home. So he worked the farm with his mother, and which I like too, because it's a woman in agriculture, when you don't normally hear about that back in those days. But he went to school for a half a day, and his mom came and got him and said, I can't run this without you. So he went home and he worked with her happily. But the deal was that because he had done that someday he would inherit the farm. But as it worked out, World War II hit, and my grandfather enlisted, and he was in the war for all 6 years. And meantime at home, his brother was farming. So he took over the farm, and when my grandfather came back, he farmed other areas down Rankinville Road and around Mabo. And so after my grandfather's brother, Joe, was done farming, he sold it to someone from New Brunswick, so outside of the family, and they dairy farmed it for 35 years. And when they were finished, I bought it. So now it's back in the family.
So you brought it
So
back.
yeah, it is neat to have the house that my grandfather not just worked, but he was born in there, and all of his siblings were born in that house. So we own that house, and we'd really like to be able to get the opportunity to move there and keep expanding and growing what we're doing.
Yeah, well, I think that's really important.
Yeah.
It's obviously huge for the community and also your passion.
It is.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kim, for having me here today. I got to meet your amazing family, your husband, your kids, all the animals. It was just such a special time, and I just want to thank you so much for everything that you do, and also for inviting me in, because it was wonderful.
Thank you so much for coming and helping us get the word out to other people that we're here, and this is what we're doing. Just before you go, we'd really like you to try one more thing.
Okay, what's that?
Our corn maze.
Okay.
People ask all the time how our corn maze was made, and we don't really know what it's going to look like until the drone picture comes, because I just get in there with our lawnmower and drive around. I kind of have an idea of what I'm going for, but I don't really know until the end. So
I guess I'm going to find out where your lawnmower took you.
That's right.
Perfect. I'm sure I'll be fine.
All right.